Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine or foundation routine, whichever one. Don't really know yet, but yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. So as you guys can see, I have a little face steaming right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start off by covering that up. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 20 in the color sand, number 20 color sand, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that right there. And we're going to take our beauty blender. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. And just blend it out. This thing is perfect for little blemishes because it gets around it because they're 3D and not flat. And when you sit there and just swipe it over, it just like puts it over the top and not on the edges. And I sounded like an expert right there for a second, but I'm not, because I'm a loser. So just go ahead and blend that out and add a little extra if you need to. So next thing we're going to do is take our CoverGirl True Blend in number 40 to 410 in number 1, and it is in the color Classic Ivory. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And so you can put this on your hand or go ahead and put it on your face. I'm going to put it on my hand, and I'll put 2 squirts or 2 pumps. That's more like. And I'll take my beauty blender and blend it. But first, I just go ahead and put some on areas and leave a little extra on my hand, and just go ahead and blend this out. And I find sometimes that this beauty blender gives you a very airbrushed look, and I really enjoy that. And I have been obsessed with this. I got it not too long ago, but I use it every day, so I would recommend getting one of these guys. So just go ahead and blend this out. If you're going to put lipstick on, just go ahead and cover your lips. But I'm not planning to, so I'm going to leave mine bare. And just bring it up to your top lip too. And I don't really put concealer under my eyes because I don't have a problem with under eye circles. So I just kind of fill it in with foundation. I was about to say concealer. Because you guys can tell I don't really have a huge problem with it, and if I do, it doesn't really bug me. So if it bugs you, you can go ahead and put that on when you put it on your blemishes. But I just go ahead and skip to foundation. And normally when I put my powder on, if I had any, you can't really tell. And I take some off my nose and put it on my eyes in case I want to put just a tiny bit of eyeshadow on, because you guys know I'm not a big eyeshadow person. I normally would rub this in with my hands. It just depends on where I'm going. But yeah, like if I have like 5 minutes to get ready, I will do it with my hands, because you don't always have time to do it or spend the time on your makeup. And then take whatever's left of the eyelash and put it anywhere you want. I'm just gonna kind of put it on my cheeks to block out the color, so when I put on some bronzer and blush, okay, so this is what it looks like so far. So now all I'm gonna do is take my little stippling brush, and just kind of blend this into the skin and just use circular motions. As you see, guys, it does make a difference. I also find that when you do this, it makes your pores look smaller. You can see them. So yeah, so that's what that looks like. And then we're going to use the same brush in a second. But we're going to take our beauty blender and just get some powder. And the powder I'm using is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder in the color Natural. I will swear by this powder, guys. I absolutely love it. So just go ahead and swipe it under your eyes. And see, it brightens my eyes if I do it this way. So this is why I don't really worry about dark circles. So now I'm just going to take the same brush we used to blend in our foundation and just swipe this all over our face. And as you guys know, I like a very matte look. Just go ahead and do that. I just love the faces you make while putting on makeup. So now we're going to take any contouring blush-ish, not foundation, bronzerish color, and we're just going to go ahead and contour our face. I'm using the Avon Glow, and it started to rub off, but it's in the color B201 Sunkissed. So yeah, I kind of crushed mine up on purpose because it looks really awkward, but it had a bunch of little balls like this. But I found that if it's like a tiny, like if you crush it, that it works so much better. So if you have this, guys, all I did was take the end of a brush and put plastic wrap over it and just kind of crush them, I guess. So here comes the funny face. If you're a pro at contouring, just go ahead and contour under your cheeks. But I still love to do the duck face so I can make sure they're even on both sides, because if they're not, it's going to bother me all day. So just go ahead and make your little duck face or fish face. As you guys can tell, it's already started to blend. And see the difference from this side and this side. This side of my face looks a little bit thinner than this side does. And while I'm on this side, I just go ahead and get it on the bottom too. See the difference in the appearance? I would recommend contouring like every day of your life if you can. So just go ahead and do this side. Okay, I think it's almost even. Okay, I think it's good, guys. So now we're just going to take a tiny bit and run it down the sides of our nose. I always find that it makes my nose look a little bit smaller, because I have a rather kind of big nose. So go ahead and do that, and then put it up here at your temples, and then follow it back down to your cheeks. And this all around just gives you a thinner effect. Okay, so we're good with that, and I just about dropped it. Luckily I didn't, because that would have been a mess, guys. Like, no joke. Did you smell that? Ninja powers. Well, it did get on my hand. Oh well. So now we're just going to go ahead and take our blush. I've been obsessed with the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in the color 70 Hot Tamale. This has been my favorite by far for the past few days, or the past 2 weeks. I don't know how long I've had this. But I don't normally take my fingers or brush. It just depends on whatever mood I'm in. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that on brush. But for this color, I like a brush because it's very pigmented, as you guys can see. And if I just put this on my cheeks, they would be so red. Like, it's not even funny. I do put over blush. That even sounds right sometimes. But yeah, so I'll like run some down the tip of my nose. Put some right there and right there to make it all around look natural. And then I'll just take a little bit of my mattifying powder and brush it over it. And that just kind of pulls it together. And so, yeah. And then if I feel like wearing any, like, eyeshadow at all, I normally just go to my Maybelline Eye Studio in the color Bronze Blowout. And this is what it looks like. It's just a very champagne-y marbled color, and then just a really chocolatey brown shimmery color. So I normally just carry one brush with me anywhere, because I normally just put a little bit of that on it and go, because you guys know I'm not a big eyeshadow and eyeliner type person. I kind of like to keep it looking a little natural. But if I want a little bit of color, I'll go ahead and put this on. And I make the funniest face while putting eyeshadow on, so yeah, guys. If you guys can see the difference, it's not much of a difference from your natural color. It's just like a little bit shimmery and champagne-y. And it's just like my absolute favorite all over eyeshadow. Okay, so that's normally like it for me. If I want to put something on my eyes, that's like all I put. I have been going to my Ultra liner by Maybelline in waterproof in the color brown. Don't really have a color on it, but if I want to wear it, I've normally been going to this one because I'm like a bigger fan of brown colors than black colors. So yeah. So if you have eyebrows and you just want to fill them in a little bit, I'll just take an eyebrow pencil or an eyeliner pencil, whichever one I have. And I started way too high. And just kind of fill in the sparse areas. Going down mine. I won't press hard or anything because I still want it to look natural. So yeah, and then I have some off-brand eyebrow gel that somebody gave me. So I'll just take it and place them. Okay. So I think I went a little high with the pencil, and if I just mess up, I just go over it. Weirdest face ever. So yeah, so all my legs like fully asleep right now, guys. Like, it's not even funny. So then I just go ahead and take any mascara I want to use. Right now I'm using the 24-hour Lash Blast by Cover or Lash 24 hour, however you say it. And I don't really curl my lashes because my eyelashes are already curly, but if it's a special event, I will. But I'll just go ahead and start putting that on. And you guys can already tell the difference. Let me fix my legs because one's asleep and it's like killing me. Then go ahead and do this side. That's one thing I always forget to do sometimes when I'm wearing eyeshadow, because my eyeshadow kind of coats my eyelashes. and it makes them lighter than they actually are. And the mascara sticks to them weird. Okay, so now they're the same length, so we are good. So that's pretty much all I do for my makeup. And then if I want some color on my lips, I will just take my baby lips. And then I am done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my everyday makeup tutorial. So yeah, so just one more look. Weird face, but okay. So I hope you guys like it, and bye guys.